When your roof needs a shingle,
Pick up the phone and
when your roof needs a shingle,
pick up the phone and give us a jingle.
no Payne roofing, guaranteed for life. When your roof needs a shingle,
Pick up the phone and
when your roof needs a shingle,
pick up the phone and give us a jingle.
no Payne roofing, guaranteed for life. When your roof needs a shingle,
Pick up the phone and
when your roof needs a shingle,
pick up the phone and give us a jingle.
no Payne roofing, guaranteed for life. When your roof needs a shingle,
Pick up the phone and
when your roof needs a shingle,
pick up the phone and give us a jingle.
no Payne roofing, guaranteed for life. When your roof needs a shingle,
Pick up the phone and
when your roof needs a shingle,
pick up the phone and give us a jingle.
no Payne roofing, guaranteed for life. When your roof needs a shingle,
Pick up the phone and
when your roof needs a shingle,
pick up the phone and give us a jingle.
no Payne roofing, guaranteed for life.
Legacy Heating and Cooling offers no payments and no interest for 1 year on your new furnace. So, when you wake up to no heat,
Call Legacy. Call Legacy.
if you need it immediately with no overtime rates,
Call Legacy. Call Legacy.
if you need it immediately and want to combo it with AC,
Call Legacy. Call Legacy.
no payments and no interest for 1 year on your new furnace. It could only be Legacy Heating and Cooling.
88.9